Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, but you have to be very loud so we can hear you clearly. Go ahead, sir. You have 3 minutes.
Okay. Nice being on this platform. I've been here listening since, and it's nice being here. Oh, since 2015, anyway, Nigeria, except someone that is not living in Nigeria, that will say Nigeria has not happened to him or her, because this government have dealt with everybody, either physically,
Sorry, please unmute your mic. I'm trying to figure out where that background noise is coming from. Um, is it Peter? Please, can you mute your mic? Peter will be mobilizer diaspora. Please mute your mic.
Okay, can you hear me now?
can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Peter
Okay.
will be diaspora mobilizer. Please mute your mic. Thank you very much.
I should go on, right?
Yes,
Okay. What I'm saying is Nigeria have debts under this government. They have debts with everybody, either rich or poor. During Jonathan, we thought things were bad, and people were like, "We need change. We need change. Let's bring new flesh." Unknowing that we are bringing down Nigeria. And the most thing that baffles me most is you see people that are educated, young graduate that don't even have job, still supporting the same people. As in, you look like, are they not feeling this? Someone that some people now be saying we should vote for APC again after 8 years. Look at students now from January, since January up to date are be on strike, and you see find some students that will still be telling that will be campaigning for those set of people. Sometimes you see like the only option, if we miss it 2023, everybody should just find you should all look for plan B, because we can't afford to miss 2023. If APC or PDP come back in 2023, it won't go well, because I can if you see very well, you see that those people they don't have plan for anybody. Both Atiku, Tinubu, all of them came together to bring Buhari in power, and the same people now want to, at their age, they don't. Someone that built Lagos that did not build one single hospital that can take care of him. That anytime you need the healthcare, you have to jet out to France, jet out to UK. As in, if you see me, for me, I've give up on Nigeria matter anyway. I've gave up. But because of Peter Obi that came in with, because I served in Anambra State 2009, and then federal government was paying us 9,500, and state government was giving us 6,000 naira. Oh, and I saw what the guy did as a governor in Anambra State. At least I witnessed this for 1 year. And that same person want to rule us, as they want to become our leaders, and some people are still against because they say he's an Igbo, he supports this, that. It was even because of Peter Obi that I have lost my voter card. It was Peter Obi that gingered me to go and apply for my voter card again and said 2023 he's my candidate. And everybody surround me, I must tell them about Peter Obi. Oh, I think youth need to rise up. If youth can come together, support Peter, all those people that say they don't have structure. We have over 50 million youth in Nigeria. If you can give Peter Obi 40 million votes, I think we have a long way to go. We'll get something out of it. This is my submission.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Match Team. Thank you for that submission. Please let's try to focus on the topic. What have you lost since 2015? Let's go back to the topic. Okay, let's go with Nini Nobi. Nini Nobi, are you a lady or you a guy?
I'm a lady.
All right, shoot, Ninobe, you have 3 minutes.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me on this platform. I'm really, really, really happy. I want to say that when I graduated, everything like in school, how our lecturers just were telling us things. They'll be like, when you graduate, you have jobs and all that. We were thinking that everything was going to be like that, but when we graduated, it was God of mercy. Like I was so frustrated to the extent that for 3 years, I didn't have any job. I was just there. Those three years, it's not as if I was just being there, like trying to relax at home and doing nothing. I was applying. Many multinational companies, they will just when you apply online on LinkedIn, they'll ask you, where are you from? You say Nigeria. Oh, that's all. That you just have to say Nigeria and they're off. What of the ones online and they want to pay you? A mode of payment they accept is PayPal. Then you don't have a PayPal. So what are you talking about? So the thing was just so annoying to this that I just got frustrated. I thought there was a time I was thinking about ending it because I felt useless. I saw my parents are struggling and I'm here doing nothing, eating their food. Just good. So I'm so happy that you just brought out this platform so that I can just vent a bit. Thank you so much. That's all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, we can. Thank you,
Thank you
Nini,
very
for
much.
your
Pearl, you can continue now.
submission.
Okay, you heard what I said.
Yes, we did. We heard you loud and clear. Thanks, Nini,
Okay,
for your
thank you very
submission.
much.
Thanks for.
Sorry, I want to say something else. I want to say something, and Paraventure, I know it's off topic, but Paraventure, if P2B wins, I think he should look into PayPal because that would be a source of like joy for many Nigerians that want to aim internationally. Like it's going to help. That is all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nini.
Sorry, can I just ask where that background noise is coming from? That traffic noise. It's really distracting.
I'm sorry, I can't hear it. Bishop, can you hear it?
No, I
Okay, maybe
no.
it's just my speaker.
No, Bishop. David was asking about a certain background noise. Apparently both of us cannot hear it. So maybe it's just him. So we're gonna pass the mic over to Wally. Hi, Wally. How are you doing? Wally, are you there? Okay. Hi, Agdija. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Agdija. Agdija, are you there?
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
you've got 3 minutes.
All right. I'm trying to be as brief as I can. In 2018, a friend of mine was shot by police, and it was a very very strange situation because they took his corpse to a mortuary that was like a local government after the one he was shot in, and they warned the mortuary attendant not to inform anyone. Though his fiancée at the time, she called us. She was not aware. She called us at night and she was like, he had been gone for some time and she didn't really know what happened. So the next morning, she called us again that we should check our police station. So my wife and I, we went there in the morning as at 7 a.m. Then we got in, then I saw his car. It was this Toyota Solara car. It was riddled with bullets all over. And I was wondering what happened. And the police officer there, they didn't even know. They didn't even know when the car came into the station. Then I saw some SARS officers and they were telling me that he died as a result of bullet exchange, like it was an arm robber, blah, blah, blah. And I asked a simple question because the car was a Solara car with one door, you know, those cars that you have to get in through the front. And we were asking that, where are the other dead bodies? And they didn't have any answer, which was very odd. And while we were dealing with this at the time, They went on his Facebook, they downloaded a picture of him, and they took that photo to a cyber cafe, and they asked the cyber person to edit a picture of a gun into his hand. Police officers. And unknowing to them, the person they met actually knew the guy. So he got across to the brother of the guy and he informed the brother, only for these same police officers to return back, threatening this guy that they would kill him. These are police officers, Ekman divisional police officers. This was in 2018. We did all we could. We tried our best. I was at the time a member of a human rights group in Deto. We did all we could, but everybody we went to, they were all getting stressed, strange numbers. You're going to be shot, and that was like, I've never experienced anything like that in my life, and that was in 2018. And like right now, because I'm from Deto, before this year, I have never bought Gary because I want like a family farm in my village. But right now, nobody goes to the farm right now because this Fulani herdsmen. Everybody's scared. Nobody goes to the farm. It's just, I see like it's disaster waiting to happen because when nobody farms, how are we going to feed? And when you report, we've all heard this. It's all over Nigeria, irrespective of where you are. You can't get them arrested. You report, and the police, they ignore you until someone dies. You retaliate. They come and they arrest whoever they can, and they free them up. Hello? Hello?
Yes, please go ahead. You
All
have
right, all right,
1 minute.
all right. And in 2019, I think I was at the time where I owned like this rice retail business, and when they locked the border, my wife and I we decided that we would not do that again. That was Buhari happening to us, and now we've already decided that if he wins again next election, or if APC wins, I'm leaving the country, and I've never wanted to leave Nigeria. I've had opportunities to leave. In 2014, I could have left. 2016, I could have left. Now I have children, and I'm so worried about them. I'm so worried. Hello. I think I've. Hello.
Yes, please land in 30 seconds. Thank you. Okay, seems like his network knocked him off. Can we move over now to Spotlight? Spotlight, are you there?
Oh, yes. Hi. Thank you so much, Pearl. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, David and Bishop. It's really a privilege to be here, I was on the space last night till about 5 a.m. Then I slept and woke up, and I've been with you guys since all morning. And listening to everyone that has spoken, it's really apparent, it's clear that, we have a very mighty resource amongst us in Nigeria, just that we do not have, good leadership to activate what the potentials that we have. And listening to all of us, I'm sure that if we're able to work this out, if we're able to achieve this, it will really be great. So let me just go back to what the topic is, what we have lost. Personally, I've lost so much. Some of them I'm not able to actually say here and now because I'm still healing. But one thing that really touches me about where we are right now in the country is what we've lost collectively. I work in the oil and gas industry, and we know where we were in 2015. Yes, there was a bit of recession at that time, but we know where we were. We know the trajectory, what we could have done. I worked in a company where we were number one in our sector, but right now the company is a shadow of itself. People have lost their jobs, and it's really been terrible for many people. The only option that a lot of people had was to leave the country. I was able to get another job, but what I just want to say here is that the nosedive has been so great, and we have a president that also doubles as the Minister of Petroleum. So it just shows that we've lost accountability, we've lost trust. As a country, we've all witnessed what happened when a general that was in the battlefront complained of not having enough resources, and what was the feedback that he was given? That was he was demoted. So we've lost accountability, we've lost fairness, we've lost justice and equity as a people, and that tells me that our values have been so eroded within this last 7 or 8 years. And hopefully we'll be able to get it right and, be on a back, make a U-turn towards progress. Yesterday, there was this news that 14 babies died in an incubator in the University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital. Other news have come out this morning to say, oh no, trying to discredit it. But I was in Port Harcourt in 2016, 2017 when a similar thing happened. And just because there was diesel, there was shortage in diesel supply. Then a hospital was trying to do 1 hour, put on their gen for 1 hour, put it off for 30 minutes, and they had babies in the incubator, and those babies died. So it's just a replication of what happened back then. This one is the one I witnessed. I was in Port Harcourt at that time. So we have a lot of traumas that we're trying to heal from, But the thing that continue to resonate in the country is that the policies that the government keep bringing up doesn't favor the common man. In the north, we have what they call the dry ports. In a country where we are facing terrorism and all these insecurity challenges every day, you have this policy where people bring in containers and they don't inspect them in Lagos or in Port Harcourt at the ports. They just take them straight to Kano, where they are, opened up. So they don't even get to open them up. They don't know what's inside. So I don't know, because when I was talking to someone in the customs, it was a very, some countries that are landlocked actually have dry ports, but there are checks and balances. Especially when you have a situation where we know the government has actually come out to say that their own military is compromised. So all these weapons and the arms that are flowing through the system, where are they coming from? So we, as a people, we've lost trust, we've lost hope in the system. That's why you could not talk about a Nigerian youth and talk about them in the sense that they still have a voice. So we lost our voice. Actually, I lost my voice. But thankfully, this whole 2, 3, 4 months, I'm beginning to regain my voice. And that's what's happening with many of us here that are talking, that are mobilizing, that are actually doing 1 or 2 things to see whether we can turn around this country for good. So just to wrap up and before I yield the mic, I just want to say that personally, I work with a lot of people like in the service sector. I work in the supply chain industry, so I interface with a lot of people. So personally, I just want to appeal to us that apart from the fact that we know our leaders have failed us, whatever you can do in your own space, I know that our values have been bastardized. We just want to make it. We just want to get ahead. We just want to survive. Whatever you're doing in your own little corner, you can see that Peter Ob's message resonates because he stood for something, or he's standing for something. And even the person that is convening this space stands for something. When you call someone's name, you should be able to say this is what this person stands for. Let's not
Spotlight,
blend.
please land your
I'm just going to wrap up in 2 seconds or so, or 10 seconds. Let's not blend with this system. Wherever you are, try to stand out. If you are doing a job, do it the best you can. Let excellence be your watchword. That's the only way we can sustain what we are doing and take it forward to the next level that we are hoping for. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Spotlight, and thanks for being with us all through from the beginning of this space. Hi, Chidiliri, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
here.
I'm here.
Good,
Good morning.
good afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Good afternoon, Cole.
I'm sorry, Judy. I'm gonna hand the mic over to Chidiliri now. After him, you can take over. Thanks for your patience. Chidiliri, you have
Yeah,
3
I can go.
minutes, please. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I just want to say, I've listened to everyone. I must tell you the truth. It's very sad. We have actually gone through a lot, both those in abroad and those in Nigeria. Um, Sometimes I just feel like crying because being a Nigerian is like another hair on its own. People might not understand what we go through because of the name Nigeria. But we still bear it, we endure it, hoping everything is going to be fine tomorrow. But unfortunately, every time we have the opportunity to, put things right, we still have the same people coming back to tell us they can do the changes. I just want to urge everyone in abroad. I must tell the truth. We have up to 5 million Nigerians living abroad, and thanks to the new electoral act that has empowered internet electoral transmission, please, I'm on my knees. I'm begging everyone. We need to begin to send a bill to National Assembly to be able to allow us vote from outside Nigeria. It's possible. We can vote with our national international passport number because we have a voice. Out of 80% of people or 70 here lives in abroad, and we all are concerned about the Nigeria affair. We can't keep talking without participating. We can see what is happening there in home because they will intentionally make things difficult for Nigerians back home so that they can buy their votes. You can't blame them. You can't blame the poor people. We that is in abroad, they cannot buy us out. Please, we can achieve this. We should not just end it in 2023. We need to achieve this singular thing and be able to vote wherever we are, be it in Ghana, anywhere outside Nigeria. It's possible. Please, I hear my mic. Thank you.
Thank you
Let me
very
just
much, Idiliti.
let me
Thank you
just
for that.
let me just
Okay,
quickly
David.
address that. Yeah. The reason this idea has been noted several times, but the reason why it I consider it to be an idea that looks good on the surface, but could turn out to be an extremely bad idea, is that the Nigerian diaspora doesn't only exist in the US and UK and Canada and Australia and Ghana, the kind of countries that you tend to think of when you think of Nigerian diaspora. There's also an unknown Nigerian diaspora population in the Niger Republic and Chad and Sudan and those kinds of places. And we have absolutely no way of verifying the numbers there. So if you open the door to diaspora voting, you will see 20 million new votes coming in from the Niger Republic. Most people don't exist, but on paper they will. And then, good luck proving that those votes are valid. So that's the thing about unintended consequences. That's why it's a very dangerous door to open because, you think you're trying to empower people who are productive, people in the Western world, and you end up empowering, cows and child voters in the Sahel region, which is not what you want. So, like, you should be careful what you wish for, really.
Thank you very much,
Right.
David. Thank you very much. Um, David, can I okay, I would send you a DM for that. Okay, let's go to Judy. Judy, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. Okay, you have 3 minutes. Make good use of your time.
Okay, what you've lost since 2015. This is way before 2015. I was much younger then. I was sick, and then I went to the hospital with my parents, and they said I needed blood transfusion and all. And then I had a neighbor who was sick as well. The both of us were around the same age bracket. We're both young, and then we both needed blood transfusion. My parents couldn't donate for some certain reasons, only for blood to be gotten from blood bank, and expired blood was given to my neighbor and she died, and I was taken away from the hospital and we had to go the traditional route instead since we couldn't trust the blood coming from the blood bank anymore. I ended up taking vegetable, like washed vegetable water and all of that, and come 2020 I was harassed by the police. I went to pick up a way bill for my older sister with my partner, only for coming out of the park. A policeman stopped us. He wasn't wearing uniform or anything. We just thought it was a regular man standing on his own. He was asking us, like, where are we going? I say, why is somebody asking us where we're going to? Like, I don't know you. So we wanted to leave. We called the bike, just getting on the bike. The man just dragged my partner off the bike and was like that he's calling him and he's going. He was like, I don't know you, why are you dragging me? The man was like, I'm a police officer. We asked him, how do we know you're one? And this was happening after the whole NSAS thing happened. The man was like, that who is he that he's sure that he's a Yahoo boy and all of that. Ma asked him to open his phone. He was like, why would I open my phone for you? I don't know you, and there's no way I can verify you're a police officer, and you're just harassing me. And another man came in, and then the two of them tried like standing by his side and trying to keep the whole thing hush hush. So I took out my phone and started making a video of the whole thing and asking him, so why are you dragging us? Why are you harassing us? If you're a police officer, at least show us that you're one. You can't just say you're a police officer and be dragging somebody like that. The other man tried taking my phone from me, and then I moved away so that I'll be able to keep the videoing the whole process, because they tried taking my phone from me. So we're dragged to the police station. He was dragged to the police station. I followed with my camera, and then on getting to the police station at the gate, I was outside. He was dragged inside. I kept making a video and asking them like, why are you taking him? Why are you taking him? Because people were standing around. I needed people to know what was going on, because the man chasing that if he takes him into the police station, he would knock him out of there. So I kept screaming so people would know what was going on. Then standing at the gate of the police station, somebody dragged me to lifted me from the back, because I'm a very small person. So somebody carried me from the back, and then I was just getting slaps from every angle. And then I was literally still videoing and screaming. They took my phone from me. I locked it before they could take my phone from me. So they took me to the police station as well. And then they started threatening us that we're going to write statements, and then they were going to make sure that nobody knows where we are and all of those things. So when the DPO came out, luck we had was my partner had his uncle's picture in front of as his screensaver, and his screensaver was his uncle. His uncle is a major in the army, so the man's picture was what was on his screensaver. So the DPO came out and took his phone and was like, who is this man? He said it's his father, because he went with his dad and said his uncle told him, whenever you go out, tell them I'm your dad. And he said it's his father. I said, where is he? He said the man is in Kaduna. Then DPO asked him some questions about like the military ranks and everything, and he answered DPO. So the other police officer were screaming, sir, he defied the police officer and all of that, only for him to tell the DPO now tried telling them to calm down, that this is not something they would handle like that, because obviously it has come to a position of if they do something that is not pleasing, and then if they do something wrong to him, that they were all going to go in for it, because the man was a high-ranking military officer. So the whole process, the DPO started telling us about how he has children, and there were so many nasty comments he made, like sexual related, and that were very unnecessary in that situation. So after the whole discussion and everything, he told me to take out my phone, that he heard I was making a video, that I should delete it. I'm using an iPhone, so luckily for me, they didn't realize that as I deleted it, it was in my trash. So I deleted the video. He asked me if I deleted it. I said, yes. He said, there is nowhere the thing is on my phone. I said, no, there's nowhere. He said, I should give him the phone to see. I gave it to him. He looked through it. He didn't see any video. So he let us go. On coming out, we tried speaking to my sister's lawyer to see what could be done about it. And they told us if we go after these men, that they could come in the night or something and kill us. That things like this have happened sometimes, like several times, to some kind of people. This was happening in Maza satellite area of Lagos. So what Nigeria has taken from me, I just cannot deal with police officers and then health centers. Like, they're terrifying me, because going in there, you have no guarantee you're coming back out. Thank you.
I'm so sorry about that, Judy. No, nobody would want to go through such a situation. Thank you for your input, Judy, and hopefully, when we have good governance, all you have lost would be restored. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Let's yeah.
I'd like to say one more thing concerning what Nino B said, like about PayPal. Like that PayPal is something that is really needed. I tried registering for an online tutorship program, Cambly. Like, you can tutor people in English and then get paid, and I wasn't able to do that because there's no PayPal here. So that PayPal is something we actually really need.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Judy. Thank you very much for that input.